Well, the struggle is real. You see, there is a battlefield, and the battlefield is you and me. And today what I want to talk about is this. We are either a victim or a victor. You see, in Christ's crucifixion, what he did for us on the cross, it's called Christus Victor. And what Jesus did was he gave victory to you and I. Now, you and I, we live in a culture that prizes victimhood. And no doubt about it, you and I, we've been through tough times. In fact, many of you are watching this right now. I know you're going through tough times. You've had bad things happen to you. You're walking through things that you never wanted to walk through. I want you to know that God sees that. Others in your life may not see it, but God sees that, and he loves you in that. The challenge for us as believers is, do we find our identity in our victimhood? And culture says yes, but we're going to go, rather than look at the trends of today, we're going to look at the timeless truth and see what God says about this. And the first place I want to take us to is John 16:33. And in here, Jesus says this: "In the world you will have tribulation, but take heart. I have overcome the world." Think about that. In this world, we are going to go through tough times. Being a believer does not mean everything is all sunshine and rainbows. Jesus says you're going to get hit, but Jesus also has a promise, and his promise is, take heart. I have overcome the world. You see, in Christ, you are an overcomer. A lot of people and a lot of situations want you to stay exactly where you are in your pain and your hurt, and it's true and it's real. But also know what's even more real is that you are an overcomer through Jesus. That to me is such great news, and that is part of the message on the cross, that Jesus endured pain, suffering, everything. He endured our sin, but he didn't stay there. ... 3 days later, he rose again in victory. And it's in victory that we live. And he gives that spirit to you and I. In 1 John chapter 5, verses 4 through 5, we read this, and this is a promise. Build your life on truth, and this is truth. For everyone who has been born of God overcomes the world. And this is the victory that has overcome the world, our faith. Who is it that overcomes the world except the one who believes that Jesus is the Son of God? So what we see here is that you are called to be an overcomer. You are a riser. You will have to go through tough things, and Jesus never hid that from us. But while he won't always get us around those tough times and painful situations, he promises to see us through. He not only promises to see us through, he says, in my strength, you have the strength and the power to go through that. And on the other side of that, you and I, we become who God meant us to be. So when you're given the choice to be a victim or live in victory, recognize Jesus fought a battle for you so that you can win as well. Because in the end, we're on the winning side. This week, my challenge to you is to live in the power of that victory. Live in the hope that we have in Jesus and spread that out to others. Thank you. Have a great week. Take care. Bye-bye.